December was also a really busy making month. Here are a few project highlights to give you an idea of what went on. The first was to rebuild this rolling pin with some decent handles. It had some really old and tired handles and needed an update. The first step was to replace some washers that were in there with some brand new, custom made, of course, plastic bushings. These were made on the mill, funny enough, not on a lathe, and you can see here in this quick clip how it went together. Once all the pieces were made, including the handle, some way to hold all the pieces together was necessary, so this bronze was turned down on the lathe and some shoulders added on the mill to allow it to be tightened properly. Coming up, you'll see kind of a collection of all of the pieces that were made, including the wood prototype up there at the top. The only ones that were used, of course, were those two plastic ones and those two bronze ones. With the addition of some brilliantly made handles by Nate at the Zim Knife Shop, and this is not only functional, but kind of a work of art. The next is just a little bit of a teaser. I spent a lot of December working out how to make a really nice magnetic knife block. Here's just, as I say, a little bit of a teaser along those lines. We're going to have these for sale in the Zim Knives shop, but the first 6 went as Christmas gifts to a lucky family. The final project in this highlight reel was particularly exciting. It was the first major bona fide cabin sign that I made on the CNC router. I'll let you see what emerges as the video progresses. This wood was actually white oak, which turned out to be a great choice. It carves really well, it's hard, and it weathers really well. I didn't bother smoothing out the top or the bottom surfaces because most of the top would have been carved away. What you see here is the first roughing pass. That's a 3/4 inch end mill doing the roughing. There you go, a nice close picture of that. It's really fun to watch through that little portal and see what's going on. Giving away to a little bit wider view of the roughing, I think you can start to see what's going to emerge. And you'll see near the end where this sign was heading, and that'll make it all make sense to you. You can see on some of my flashes to the console there what speeds and feeds are being used. This is using V-carving. I did all of this design on Vectric Aspire, as always, and the V-carving is particularly satisfying because it comes out with nice, crisp, and defined letters. And in this 1.25 inch thick white oak, we could make them very deep and a very profound part of the sign itself. Moving on now, no video like this would be complete without a time lapse. This is the final pass, rastering pass across the major part of the sign there in the middle. It's a 1/8 inch ball nose, so it took a little while for it to complete, but the detail that was achieved, I think, is really what I was looking for in a sign like this. Well, here you go with the final carved product. The addition of the native flower of Montana there on the left, the bitter root, and a little bit more V carving. And finally, 2 or 3 coats of marine spar varnish made this sign complete and gave me lots of satisfaction in knowing that this machine can achieve what it was really designed to do. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit the tell me when new videos arrive bell button. Thanks. Bye now.